Hello and welcome back to the Dolecast. On this episode, we are talking about coffee shops, bodega bagels, up the north coast, coffee vans, and new filming studios names. Yeah. Enjoy the episode. Thank you very much.
I am joined this week by a different producer because our other one is tied up in other business, or another business, I should say. He's got a different job.
What did you say before?
Tied up in another business. Oh, probably could have just, doesn't matter. Aaron's not here today, so I'm joined by
The better producer.
Ryan Hill. No, I'm joking. Connie.
That's
Connie's
so
here.
weird.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm recovering from a cold, so my voice is a bit dodgy.
Manly.
A bit manly.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I didn't have breakfast.
Oh. Neither? Well, before
I haven't eaten all day.
I had a toasty.
But it's only what time is it? It's only 12:30. I
Basically,
had a coffee, to be fair.
what coffee do you have?
A almond milk white chocolate iced latte.
Almond milk is dairy free.
Yeah. But then I was
Then
sitting and I
surely
was like, why is my stomach getting so sore? And then I was like, white chocolate? But I don't know if it was a syrup. I should have probably asked if it's like a flavoured syrup that's white
Or
chocolate
actual
flavour
white
or
chocolate.
actual white chocolate sauce.
Oh, I could
But
drink white
it was
chocolate
unreal,
sauce.
to be fair.
Where'd you get it? Ginger and berry?
I did.
Shout out. I think at the end of this episode we'll kind of rank the coffee shops we've been to. I think that would be a good idea.
I don't know where we've been, though.
I'll shout a few out.
Okay.
Folks, tonight we're filming more of Jimmy Santoro. Big fans of the podcast, or other people probably will go, what's that? Well, big fans should know what it is because we've talked about it for a couple of weeks. But other people might be, oh, excuse me, turn your phone off. Flip's sake. A lot of people probably don't know. But yeah, we're filming tonight. We're filming the opening scene tonight. But I'm not giving anything away. I'm just telling you about my day. I've had a day of it already. So this morning I pre-ordered a Lego set. Oh, what was me? I pre-ordered a Lego set from Smith's because it came out today. I got out of bed this morning. I first had a really rough night's sleep.
Oh, did you?
Up every... I thought I'd slept for it. Well, firstly, I went to bed. You know when you're like drifting off? I was drifting off and I was like, oh, I've left all the lights on downstairs. So I got out of bed.
How do you even manage that?
I hadn't.
Oh.
I then opened the door and looked at the stairs and it was pitch black and I went, alright, never mind. Closed the
So
door,
random.
went back to bed. Thought I'd slept for ages. Woke up, was like, oh, it must be like 5:30, 2 a.m. I was like,
Well,
right.
what time did you go to bed at?
Probably 12:30.
Right, okay.
So like, not an hour and a half,
Okay.
not that long. Then woke up again, 5 o'clock. Woke up again, 6 o'clock. Woke up again, 8 o'clock. But my alarm was set for 5 to 9. So I was like, well,
Yeah, you
I
could have
sneeze.
easily got up at 8 o'clock.
I know, but
Maybe cover your nose.
thank you. I actually wasn't going to until I said that. I woke up at 8 o'clock and then I kind of like tossed and turned for like 20 minutes and then I was like, right, okay, and then went back to bed for like literally 10 minutes and then my alarm went off and I was like, well, I have to get up because this is not my day started. So got showered, drove to Smith's. Firstly, some wee guy cut me off at the roundabout. I thought, mate, watch it. Went to Smith's and I had pre-ordered the set because I was like, this is going to sell out. Like, this is one of the best Lego sets in a while. It's going to sell out. They had about 50 of
Loads
them,
of them.
50 of them on the shelf. And I'd pre-ordered it and everything, like one set aside for me. And I was like, oh, right, never mind. So I just went up and the guy was overly friendly. Shout out to him. He was like, hey, buddy. And I was like, yeah, we code here. And he went, yep, I'll be with you in one moment, buddy. And he walked off. I just walked in and lifted the thing off the shelf. Because I walked past the ones on the shelf, and I was like, I could have just done this. I just walked around and picked it up. But
did you genuinely think they'd have none left?
Not none, but I thought it might be tight. I kind of think I overhyped how many people were looking at this. Or,
I think you overhyped.
Not this time in the morning. I thought maybe a lot of people might have pre-ordered it. Do you know what I mean? And then
but surely they would have bought more in then if they were already getting pre-orders.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So they'd loads on the shelf, and I just picked it up and walked off. Then I had to. I'm not getting into spoilers. I had to go and get a shirt for tonight's filming, and then Aaron has some fake blood, and I had to then go to his house and pick up. Oh no!
What was that?
The lights.
Oh.
I had to go pick up the fake blood. Do you know what? It's okay. From his house.
Mm-hmm.
Am I in the camera? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to go pick up the fake blood from his house, which was fine. But then his neighbours. It kind of looked like I was breaking in his house because his neighbours were out, and I opened this gate, went round to something in the back of his bed and lifted what looked like a wee package, and then walked off. And they looked at me like, he's stealing a package.
Surely they'd know you.
Big name.
You've been there that many times.
Well, I went down to him Friday night or Saturday night after work, and he was a few deep, as he usually is, and went to his after work, and I was like to you, here, I'll be 20 minutes and just having my food in his house.
20 minutes.
And that was probably that's probably coming up to 11 o'clock. I got to his house. I left at probably 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Just talking nonsense, like, for ages. Like, even when I was like, oh, we're going to leave, Aaron sent me this video. I'll show it to you. Aaron sent me this video of us outside his house at 1:30 in the morning. Just talking nonsense for, like, ages. Just kept talking for ages.
You're very expressive.
I was so expressive. I was, like, proper moving my hands and all.
I know.
I know what I was talking about. And I was just like, yes. So yeah, 1:30 in the morning, and then so I'm there enough. But then I went to get the blood, and then I had to call into my local day today to get, like, they do, like, those wee packets, like, parcels there. Because
you had to pop into your local what?
Day today shop. That's what they're called. Day today.
What shop are you talking about?
There's one beside Bath, like beside where I get my haircut.
Oh, the one that we've went in before.
Have we? It's like a pretty bare...
And you got me TikToks.
Yes. That one.
Weird.
They looked like they were getting, like, a wee inspection done.
It's an interesting shop.
I was thinking, surely this place...
Yeah, surely it'll be closed down.
Yeah, got myself a wee packet for the filming, and that sounds like drugs, but I mean more just like...
a post parcel.
Yes, I got a parcel packet. Maybe that sounds better, maybe it doesn't. Then got home, cracked my Lego set open, put my camera on charge for the podcast, and then cracked my Lego set open, and then Lego's only gone and not giving me one of the pieces.
Nightmare.
So that was a nightmare. Then I made myself a toasty, but I made it in the pan with some butter.
That's so weird.
What
was in it?
Just ham and cheese and mayonnaise.
Weird.
Not loads of mayonnaise, just enough.
I just don't like a ham and cheese toasty.
Why?
I don't really like ham.
Do you like ham? I was going to say, you do like ham.
When have I eaten ham with you?
What did you have in your pizza yesterday?
Pepperoni.
That's the type of ham.
No, it's not. It's pepperoni.
Which is it's
an Italian sausage.
Okay.
Not ham. Parma ham is a type of ham.
Parma ham?
Parma ham.
What's that?
It's a type of ham.
Does all ham come from pigs?
Yes.
Even the Italian ones?
Yes.
What bit of the pig is that then?
Is it not like...
Doesn't matter. Forget about it.
Is it not like the pig's bum?
Parma ham?
Just ham?
That'd be ass ham. Ham ass. Hamas.
That is something.
It's a terrorist group. Hamas.
Right, I'm going to search it up.
Just look up pig bum meat.
No. Where does ham
Pig meat
come
bum?
from?
Oh. Well, ham comes from pigs.
No, but what part of the pig?
Bum. Pig bum. Do you ever see like dogs eat like pig ears?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's their hind legs. Yeah, including their rump.
The rump. My rump, my rump, my rump.
That's just not the song at
I
all.
know I was joking because you said rump.
Okay.
My hump, my hump, my hump. What is the
Yeah.
hump in that scenario?
The bum?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Yeah.
your baby bump.
No.
My hump, my
Have
hump.
you listened to the rest of the song?
No.
Well then, yeah, it's not baby bum.
Okay. But yeah, come home, Lego, I'm missing a piece, so I'm gutted. But then I was getting all my like oily, buttery hands over the Lego, and I was like, oh, it's a nightmare. So it's sitting there.
Would you not think to wash your hands?
Well, no, because I was coming back and flipping the toasty, building Lego, flipping the toasty, building Lego. So I had no time for hand washing there.
Patience.
But then you were on your way, so I was like, I can only get so much of this done before Connie comes, and then we're doing the podcast. I gotta stop having fizzy drinks on the podcast because then
You can't breathe.
I can't breathe during it. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found my good Columbia water bottle, so I'm gonna maybe switch back to water. Cause
Your good Columbia one? Oh, the clear one?
Yeah.
Where's the Go Barbecue one? That one's better than the Columbia
It's
one.
upstairs. Shout out to the guys. Go barbecue. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Anywho, yeah, so that was my morning, and then basically we're in a bit of a predicament. I'm kind of waiting on a text from Aaron here because we were filming with an actress on last Tuesday. Flip us another week ago, so last Tuesday, and for those who don't know, Jimmy Santoro, my character Jimmy Santoro, wears a mustache, right? And it's drawn on every time we film with makeup. And then I thought it'd be really funny if I was doing Madden's that night, Belfast Comedy Club, and went up, did my whole set with the mustache on. And Matthew Dinsmore was emceeing, who's been in the podcast a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, this would be really funny if I then like do the set and be like, oh, I'm doing a Matthew Dinsmore cosplay or whatever. And then I forgot to mention the mustache at all and did my whole set, and then sat back down, and he was like, he got back up and was like, no one gonna mention the mustache.
I'm more concerned that no one addressed the mustache before.
People thought it was real. Some people thought it was real. Someone said to me, oh, nice mustache. And I went,
Who?
I don't want to say his name, but
Who?
I'll tell you after. Followed you on Instagram. Yeah. And I was like, he was like, nice mustache, and I was like, it's totally fake. Which, to be fair, I probably look weirder there because why am I wearing a fake mustache?
I said, please take it off. Like, it looks really weird. But like, did Adam or Kieran not be like?
Kieran didn't bat an eyelid. I walked in and I was like, well, all right. And he was like, well, how's things? And I was like, I'm filming, by the way, that's why I have a fake mustache on. And I was like, and then Adam didn't say. I then had to go back to my car to get something. Mm-hmm. And I was walking past Adam and he was just like, right. And didn't say anything.
It's so
now, to be fair, I'd already filmed with Adam before with a mustache on, so he might have just presumed I was doing something with it.
But like, surely he would have thought like he's forgot to take his mustache off.
Maybe. But yeah,
maybe they felt too awkward to be like, do you know if you have something in your teeth or if someone has something in their teeth and you don't know whether to say or not? I
had something in my teeth on Friday night. Did you tell me?
On Friday night?
I had garlic.
When did I see you on Friday night?
Oh, I came to your house after I had a spice bag in my house and then I came to yours.
Oh yeah.
And
I didn't notice, to be honest.
I had garlic in my teeth and I went to the toilet in your house and I was like, oh my goodness, there's garlic over my teeth. I had to claw
I didn't
it out.
notice. Ugh.
And then, yeah, so I did Madden's on Tuesday, but we were filming on Tuesday with an actress and we got back and the footage was good, but there was something off with it compared to,
footage before?
I love trying to explain it without giving any spoilers away. Not that anybody cares about spoilers, but I care about spoilers. Basically, there's me, another actress, and these two actors in this scene. We couldn't ever get a date that we couldn't ever get a date that worked for us all to film at the same time. So we split it up and we're gluing the scenes together. It all has worked fine and it's worked really well.
Good.
But the footage we shot with the two actors looks a lot lighter than the footage we shot with me and this other actress on last Tuesday. And then, but the room is exactly the same, so we can't understand how, and we think...
It's the lighting of it.
That's what I mean, but like, the room was the exact same lighting.
No, but it wasn't. You can tell from the footage.
No.
I understand the camera went dimmer, but it literally could not have been because you won't get it the exact same lighting.
Yes, of course. But what I mean is like, so the way the room is, it's lit, like outside light comes in via like, what do you call those? Like
Windows?
No, but like when they're slanted.
Skylights.
So it comes in through skylights. And the skylights, the weather was the same in terms of like, sun wasn't beaming, but like it is in one of the shots.
It is, yeah.
But like when we were there, I was like, the weather was pretty much the same. Not same enough that it shouldn't have looked the way it looked. Do you know what I mean? So sorry, I'm just putting my phone silent. So we got back to my house and we were kind of looking at the footage and we were going, this is grand, like the footage is okay, but like, and then for those of you that don't know, there's a thing in cameras sometimes called dead pixels. I thought about dead pixel media, but I don't know, it might not be good.
No,
it's not like that one.
I think what I said is the best.
18th media.
Yeah. Or what about like Studio 18?
That's not bad. Let me see if that exists. Basically, folks, I'm setting up my own production company at the minute. I'm trying to figure out a name for it because every single...
Or what about Studio 27?
No. That's just exclusive to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Studio 18 is a body piercing shop in Leicester.
You could use that.
But I could probably use it. What about Studio 18th? Yeah, I mean, there's multiple Studio 18s, but like, what about 18th Media?
That's what I just said.
18th Media doesn't exist, to be fair.
Well, there's one to put
But
in
then
the
does it sound like I only do like 18th birthday parties?
No.
Because I'm actually
exclusive to 18th birthdays.
So we're setting up our own production company at the moment, folks.
We are. You said where?
Well, me and you are doing a shoot tomorrow.
True.
And setting us up at the minute, and I'm trying to figure out a name. I originally had Sound Guy Media, but then my dad pointed out to me last night that sounds like I only do sound.
Mm.
Oh, he's a sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, and I don't do sound, so then
yeah,
bad.
True.
So that was what I went, and then Mum last night, what about Real Media, like REEL? Every single one of it, anything like that's taken, like it's all like everything is taken. I want a name that when I set up the Instagram account, I can just have Dun Media, like no dots.
Dun Media. There you
go. No dots, no underscores or anything like that. Because the way I look at it is, if you can't even get a name that looks good on an Instagram page, what's your media like? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if your Instagram handle looks ugly, does that stop or is that okay?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Like if you can't even get if you can't even get a Instagram page that looks like it's cool, then
Yeah, I get you.
So that's my predicament. That's my predicament at the minute. But maybe we can try and come up with some names as well at the end of or just during this podcast. My dad had one. What was his? He actually sent me a couple of names. One he sent me was Maverick Media. Thankfully, that's taken. This one, Wee Buns Media, making media look easy. Loop Lens Media. I sent this back when he said Maverick Media. Yeah, so 18th Media or something like that. I thought of 12-hour Media, but then that kind of suggests that we have all your projects done in 12 hours,
Yeah.
which is not going to happen.
Yeah.
So there was another one earlier. I was then trying to think of them all last night in bed, so I wrote a few of these down. Wise Up Media. Lift Off Media, as in like Houston we have Lift Off, but then there's no Instagram handle for it. Brick by Brick Media. Big Shift Media. But
I don't get that at all.
No, none. I don't get any of these. These are all just names now. But the thing is, if you say Big Shift Media too fast, it sounds like a big poo. So I don't know. Stuck at the minute for
Studio 18.
Studio 18. Could be good. Studio 18 maybe. We'll see. We'll see. What were the date at January, February, March, April? Studio 184. Because that would be the 18th, the 4th of the 18th. Sorry, the 18th of the 4th.
Yeah.
Because then I guarantee you no one has Studio 184 as a company.
Yeah, that's true.
Folks, you might have just witnessed the birth of Studio 184. Studio 184. It's a paint shop in America. So who
You
cares?
could use that.
Who cares? Yeah, it's all like, you know what?
There we go. That could be it.
Sorted. I was trying to even add more numbers, but at what point is it ridiculous? But yeah, so we're filming, and then basically dead pixels, that's how we get onto this. A dead pixel is like when your camera breaks, and obviously like the image that you see in your camera is made up of like hundreds of pixels. And which when one of them just stops working, so you might just get like a wee red pixel. I showed you this, anyway, I forgot about this. Just get like a wee red pixel that is then in all your footage. So Aaron's camera that we were shooting this on had 2 dead pixels. We're able to like CG them out for every shot, so it's fine. And then we looked at the footage from the Tuesday, and there was like 4 more dead pixels. So there's now like
There was a lot.
There was loads. So for some shots it's okay because it's so quick.
Yeah.
For other shots, we're gonna have to go in and like CG like 6 dead pixels out of some shots, which is annoying, but sure, like what can you do? So then we had to Aaron ordered a new camera then because the other one was cooked, which is unfortunate. So we're meant to be filming tonight with an actor, but that all depends on whether the camera gets here today. It's out for delivery at the minute, which would mean like, you know, that would indicate that like it's gonna come. I guarantee you.
Surely there's an estimated delivery time.
Oh, might ask him that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I hope that arrives, or else I'll be very angry.
Yeah.
And because I've spent probably 20 quid today on stuff for it tonight.
But you'd be doing it on Thursday anyway.
Oh yeah, I'd still be spending money anyway. It's more just like, hate to see it leave. But yeah, Studio 184.
I think that could be it.
I think that could be it. Or Media 184. 184 Media.
Is there?
184 Media.
I think I like the numbers after.
Media 184. Yeah, it could be that. I'm trying to picture it like at the front of Generation Tour, if it said like Media 184 or 184 Media.
Media 184.
I think so.
Yeah, I like the numbers after.
Could be Media 184 then.
You know where I really want to go?
Where?
Bodega Bagels.
Karen said that on Saturday.
Like, I just need a bagel.
He was like, anybody come to Bodega Bagels? Sorry, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big bagel guy. I had a bagel on Sunday. Don't know if it's for me.
No, see, because you told me this ages ago that you don't really like bagels, and then literally, I think it was like the next day, you went to the shop and just bought a whole packet of bagels and we're just eating them.
I don't like them toasted.
But you don't need to have them toasted.
like them
Bodega does them like
Oh,
not
really?
toasted.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can get like anything you want in a bagel.
I'm going to look up their menu and I'll read a few
But
things out.
do bagels have dairy in them?
Probably. Let me look it up. Yeah, surely the bagels.
Well, sourdough doesn't.
Bagels are generally vegan and don't contain dairy.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah. But they have loads and loads of bagels, so like surely they'd have one that was vegan.
Let's see. Ooh. Website. Please tell me that.
I think it's a bit pricey, to be fair.
Oh, really? I'll be getting that off me. Belfast Bagels, the Brooklyn way. All right, man. Oh, they do catering. Is there a menu? Oh, here we go. So, hot bagels, bacon, egg, and cheese, thick cut, sugar cured, streaky bacon, egg, cheese, and choice of sauce. You right? Sausage, egg, and cheese, house made pork sausage patty, eggs, cheese, and choice of sauce. Don't know if
I just want like a cream cheese and bacon bagel. It's all that I want, and I can't have cream cheese.
I don't know about the egg.
I don't like eggs, but
BLT, thick cut, sugar cured, streaky bacon, lettuce, tomato, and schmear of choice. What's a schmear?
I don't know. Maybe like sauce, like smeared on it.
Oh, schmears. Here's. Oh, a schmear is plain scallion, jalapeno, garlic, and herb, candied bacon, or vegan. I do not know what that is.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry now.
Salt beef.
And you ate lunch without me.
Sorry about that. Oh, this sounds good. Salt beef. Cunningham's hot salt beef, melted Swiss cheese, pickles, and American mustard. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. Bacon and schmear. Thick cut sugar cured free bacon, a schmear of choice. Ace. This one's vegan. Smashed Ave.
Oh, avocado. I love Avo.
Avo?
Yeah.
Ave Marie. Smashed avocado, eggs, cheese, and choice of sauce. That's vegan. I
hate eggs.
What's V? Oh,
vegetarian.
V is vegetarian and V is vegan. The pakora is. Pretend I didn't make that noise. The pakora is vegan. Crispy sweet potato pakora, spicy mango, ketchup, cool mint, and cucumber relish.
Absolutely not.
That must warm the shelves. That one. Not touching that one, mate. You can keep the pakora.
Is there just like?
Here we go.
I don't know.
Deli bagels.
Like, if I could make my own, I would do like a thin, like scraping of cream cheese, and then avocado.
Why scraping?
Because if you do lots of cream cheese and lots of avocado, it's too much textures.
Texture.
Textures, plural.
Okay.
Yeah, so a scraping of cream cheese, and then avocado, and loads of bacon, and pickles.
I might take a pickle. I don't know.
That would be so good. Like that, if I could have anything to eat right now, that is what I want to eat. So you should make me one of them.
I don't have all those ingredients.
We'll go buy them.
I don't even have bagels. Bagels, cream cheese,
avocado, and bacon and pickles.
Bacon and pickles. If you're paying for the ingredients. Lox. So smoked salmon, schmear of choice, red onion, tomato, dill. What?
Dill pickle.
And capers. What's a caper?
Like a fish. No, it's not. It's like a green round thing.
Not a fish then.
No. Is it? No, it could be a fish or this green round thing I'm thinking of.
Imagine having such a meaningless life as a fish.
Yeah, a caper is like a green round thing. Small flower buds, but we have them in work.
Oh.
But what's a fish I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's capers, which is a fish as well.
The New Yorker. This sounds like it could be a bit of me.
No, wait.
A bit of me. This sounds like it could be me. The New Yorker. Pastrami.
Nice.
Emmental cheese.
Nice.
What's that?
Emmental cheese. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but I know it's
special
nice.
needs trying to pronounce all this stuff. Emmental cheese. We're taking a very quick and short break from today's episode so I can talk to you guys about our sponsors at 𝐒𝐿. For months now, they've been sponsoring the podcast, and we've been able to have a look at their fantastic business week in and week out. Folks, it's coming into those summer months. After B Team, we'll be in full barbecue mode. I might have a barbecue ready going out the back of Limelight. And if I'm getting the barbecue, I'll be getting it from 𝐒𝐿. They do fantastic gear, all the equipment you can need for the summer barbecuing season. Fantastic rubs, equipment. You know, you want to check that temperature of your steak sorted, and you want to check it from your phone. Unbelievable. They have fantastic discounts that can be found over on their Instagram page at 𝐒𝐿. Go over to that, check it out. But also, if you want something a bit more spicy, then I've got it for you. We're talking on this episode about coffee shops a wee bit. Well, let me tell you, folks, I always mess up it up. For the price of a flat white, you could walk away with thousands of pounds worth of barbecuing gear. For the price of a flat white, by heading over to 𝐒𝐿 Lad Raffles and entering into their raffles. Absolutely fantastic work. Guys, check them out. Let's get back to the podcast. Pickle.
Is it A or I?
E.
Oh.
Emmental cheese. Maybe it's just the cheese. It's lost.
It's like the cheese with the holes in. Like that.
Oh, Aaron's last me all time for filming. Like, I said, like 7 or 8. Needs to be a bit dark.
I don't know if I like that type of cheese.
Oh, I need to see.
In a bagel.
Yeah. Italian chicken.
Nice.
Italian chicken. Shredded pesto chicken.
No, you know what I would love right now?
What would you love right now?
Try and guess.
Give me a clue.
We had it before together and it was so good.
Did I enjoy it as well?
Yeah.
Where did we have it?
I can't tell you because it'll give it away.
Was it
somewhere
in a
in
restaurant?
Belfast. It was in a coffee shop.
Oh, Lima sandwiches.
Yeah. The Italian
gravy.
The Italian toasty.
Aaron's work is actually near that.
Oh.
I must say to him.
Yeah.
It might not be his thing, to be fair, but I'd be like, bro, just shut your eyes and put it in
anyone's
your mouth.
thing. Why is it not his thing?
He's a very plain guy. He's just telling me about all his new mates. Just gonna send me video. Gonna send me video.
We're
here.
doing a podcast.
Just recording the podcast here now with Connie. Yay.
Don't
But
sound too excited.
oh, he just sent me a flashback of something 3 years ago that I can't talk about the podcast. I'll tell you about
Maybe
it after.
you
I'll tell you about it after. What do you want? So we've went in Belfast. Oh, I've guessed it. No, Lima. Yeah. That was the sandwich that I ate that I was like, I need to start my own sandwich shop.
Yeah, and we've never done that video. We said we were going to do
We
it.
will.
And we've not done it.
We will do it.
And we still haven't done my Madam Pho mukbang.
If there's any Madam Fuzz left by the time.
Well, there's still the one open, isn't there? Like, it's closing down, but it's still open, right?
Glengormley?
Yeah.
My mother.
Oh, no, is it closed?
My mother told me that they ceased trading like 4 weeks ago, but then Aaron drove past it yesterday and then I threw him. Now, whether
I would love
out,
a Madam Pho.
I think they're just taking all the furniture out at the minute. Just chuckling away to themselves. Shredded pesto chicken, mozzarella from Velo. What's Velo?
Love mozzarella. What?
I don't know what Velo is.
From Velo?
Rocket,
Don't know.
balsamic glaze, and beef tomato.
That does sound good.
Veggie, schmear of choice. Not that I'd go near this. Avocado, tomato, red onion, rocket, and everything seasoning.
Nice.
Oh, this one? No, never mind. Peanut butter and banana.
No.
Crunchy peanut butter and sliced banana.
No.
I wouldn't have a banana on a bagel. I'm not a big banana guy at all. Too mushy.
But I love banana bread. Oops.
The wee chickpea. Smashed chickpea salad, vegan mayo, sriracha, tomato,
Sriracha.
red onion, and rocket.
Are we just going to read out the whole menu?
There's not much left. Bagel and schmear. Schmear's really throwing me. Now, the sauces they do is ketchup, HP brown sauce. What?
You know what I'd love right now?
Brown sauce.
No,
Just drink it.
because I don't like brown sauce.
Stew.
Slim chickens. I can't even have slim chickens.
You can have some chickens if you put your mind to it.
I know, but I said today I was going back to being strict about it.
I will drive you to Slim Chickens if you buy me it.
I can. I'm saving money.
Same. Because I'm trying to spend a lot of money on a camera. Because of this podcast. We're trying to spend... Folks, I tell you what money moves are being made at the Dolecast. We're trying to upgrade to a new camera at the minute. Our camera's so good that we couldn't even use it for months because we couldn't have a multi-cam that switches between this camera and this current one because it
would just
look unfair. The other camera would feel bad. The other camera would feel bad for himself. Best coffee shop we've been to. This is a top tip guide for coffee shops in Belfast. Me and Aaron on Saturday walked past Black Sheep Coffee.
I've heard not great reviews though.
Oh really?
But to be fair, I heard bad reviews about it whenever it first opened, and then I've heard a couple of people recently be like, "Oh, it's really good." But like, I've only heard that their matcha is really good, and I'm not a matcha girl.
I don't get matcha.
It's powdered green tea. You would maybe like it because you like tea, but like a lot of people like it. It's so popular.
Teddy
but I
yesterday
just cannot have tea.
Oh,
Teddy, Connor, Adam, they all had it. Well, Teddy had it in Bradwell, but
I don't know if I'd like it.
Teddy and Connor and Adam got it before church yesterday, and they love it. And Ben and Zach love matcha. You should try it. I'll make you one when you come to Bradwell next.
Okay, I'll give it a go and see what I think.
But it's just not for me. I feel like you'd like it.
Interesting.
Because you can put the syrup and all in it.
What syrup?
Like anything, like strawberry, mango,
shout out to Bradwell. They
peach.
did a great raspberry and white hot chocolate.
You didn't even drink it.
Did I drink it? Loved it. I've
Well,
ordered it before.
Yeah, you ordered it once, and then you're like, not sure if that's for me.
I don't know if it was because it's like warm raspberries, so it was a bit like I don't know. But then
But that's it's like the McDonald's pie.
And then I thought that, and I was like, oh, actually, I quite like this. We
can still do that.
I was gonna say, can you still?
We still have white chocolate. You know what you should have next time? A white chocolate mocha.
Can you make them good?
Yeah. Well, it's just the same as a normal mocha, but it's white chocolate. But I get that in other places.
I'm trying to think of coffee shops we've been to. So we've been to,
We've been to Drip.
Drip. I enjoyed Drip.
Yeah.
I enjoy the aesthetics. I wouldn't mind.
I enjoyed the cookie.
Yeah, cookie was good.
It had like the marshmallow inside it and all.
Let's do a tier list of.
I don't really remember.
Let's do a tier. I'll figure it out. Let's do a tier list of coffee shops we've been to.
Well, we went to 9 Squared recently.
9 Squared, I really enjoyed. That was like
it was a nice vibe.
That's S tier, and Drip is S tier. What have there been any that I'm like, oh, it's stinking.
I can't remember where we've been in Belfast.
Can I say where I didn't really rate? Not Yardbird.
Oh, Homebird.
Homebird in
Hollywood.
I think it's all right.
But we didn't get coffee there.
I've never got coffee there, to be fair. First time I got a Diet Coke, second time I got a milkshake. The milkshake was okay.
Yeah. I got the iced latte the first time, which I can't really remember. I think it was fine, like average. And then I got that strawberry lemonade last time, which was really, really good. But
it wouldn't be me. I don't enjoy a wee. Honestly, do you know what just makes a great bang average coffee? Barista bar and spar.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
I rarely would go, that's not nice. I don't really think about it, to be fair, but I just like, I gotta be more of a coffee snob. Lima.
I remember Lima being nice.
I've better memories of the sandwich than I do.
Yeah. We've been other places.
We've been loads of places.
Bothy down the road.
Bothy's
I'm not
great. I love.
Really?
Can I just say, Bothy sponsored this podcast, even though I tried to get a job in there about 5 years ago, and you basically went, no, mate, sorry. Like, they do a peppermint mocha. A peppermint mocha that I really enjoy.
To be fair, I've had mixed experiences in Bothy because I just find their coffees are really big. Like their flat white is not a flat white size. And like people that know.
It's big, but then I think then it goes cold fairly quick.
No, but so.
Does a flat white go cold deliberately? Not deliberately, but
because there's not as much foam on a flat white and it's smaller, it'll go colder quicker than a latte would.
Because that's always my issue with a flat white.
Or
I
a
like
cappuccino.
I like to sometimes wait about with for a wee bit, and then next my flat white's cold, and I have.
But
to
like you also can
it.
ask for it extra hot, but like just know people that
that
ask for it extra hot. Every barista doesn't like you.
Why? How do you do it extra hot?
You literally burn your hands off.
Oh really?
Steaming the milk. Like, and it's just like so unnecessary. And it also
realistically, you're not going to drink it when it's piping hot.
So I know, but people like some people do. Some people come in and just get boiling water and drink boiling water.
Catherine would drink boiling water, and I think that's crazy.
Like I never realised that like people actually do that though.
Did you say you just give boiling water for free?
Yeah.
$3.50, please.
But yeah, like people, nothing annoys me more than a flat white not being a flat white. And like
nothing annoys. Do you know what annoys me? Genocide happening around the world.
Good for you. I'm joking. No, but like, so a flat white is meant to be 6 ounces. Like that is just like I don't know, is that like the technical side?
Yeah, well, yeah. What do you mean the technical side?
I don't know.
Like,
that's the science of a flat white. The amount of milk and the amount of coffee in it. Like, it's 6 ounces. And then I couldn't really care less. Really, a latte and cappuccino is supposed to be 8 ounces, but like, some people get it large, some people, whatever. I don't care about that. But a flat white is that small so that it's stronger than a latte and cappuccino. But I've been to many coffee shops where their latte, cappuccino and flat white are the exact same size. And then I'm like, but what's the point?
But then can you order bigger sizes?
No, like I've just, like say my sister gets a cappuccino and I would get a flat white. We both ask for that and they'd come in the same size cup.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I think's psychopath behaviour? Just getting like a shot of espresso.
I quite like just a shot of espresso.
What? Because then what are you using coffee for? The social drinking aspect or like the
taste?
The taste. I just need a...
no, but you just don't like the taste of coffee then?
Or like, sometimes I just get a tea because it's better value for money in terms of like, you just get a full pot of tea.
Yeah, but I don't like tea.
Yeah.
It just depends what you like, but like honestly, it just annoys me so much whenever the flat white is the exact same size as a latte, because the difference are fairly small, like. But that's the size they're meant to be. Like if you go to like Coffee Rustler, they're the exact same size, because that's what, like that is how much it's meant to be. Like the volume of the milk and the coffee in it is meant to be that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sniff break. Connie just sniffs a bunch of drugs off camera.
That's not true. But like the only difference, when a flat
white the same sizes.
The only difference between a flat white and a latte is the amount of coffee to milk in it. Whereas there's a difference in like a latte and cappuccino, because a cappuccino has more foam than a latte does. Right? So like a flat white and latte, it's the same milk, really. It's just a different amount of milk.
A latte's more.
Yeah, a latte's a lot more.
Because it should be bigger.
Stop. Carry on. Yeah, a latte. Yeah, like just there now. I just seen it. Yeah, a latte's more, but it has the same amount of foam on it than a flat white does. But it just has more milk.
I feel like I'm in a chemistry class. So if a latte is bigger and has more milk.
Yeah, but it's the same foam. It's the same amount of foam.
But is it the same amount of milk? Because what I mean is, like, then if you shrunk a latte down to the size of a flat white, would then this, obviously the milk...
It would be a flat white.
Shrink. So is a latte just a big flat white? And it becomes more milky.
But like a really big, and it's just more milky. It's like a really milky coffee.
But the same amount of coffee?
Yeah.
So it's a
Unless you get like obviously like single shot, whatever. But like, if we're just going like basic terms,
see people that are like, can I have a single shot espresso with a pump of this and blah blah blah. I have a day off.
well, you know what I find really
Have a day
weird?
off.
What we get in Bridewell. No offense if anyone gets this and comes into Bridewell, but an Americano with a syrup in it.
Ew,
Yeah.
that's like water with like
yeah.
Coke mixed into it.
No, not Coke. Like a syrup, like vanilla
I know.
or
The
caramel.
equivalent is like putting Coke. No, it's like putting vodka in your glass of water. Like it's
People
not
do get that, to be fair, when they go out.
vodka and water.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Disgusting.
I know,
That is rancid. Ew.
but it's cheap. I suppose people don't really care.
True. Whatever gets them to stay mad. You know? But like, no, Americano and syrup.
Yeah,
I put vanilla syrup in my lattes for a bit before
Mm.
uni. But then I was like,
it's such a girly drink.
but I was like, it's going to kill me.
But do you know what you should try? It's probably like so unhealthy, but someone came into work and they get a caramel mocha.
Mm.
It's like a mocha, but with caramel in it, obviously. And like, I tried it and it's actually so nice.
Caramel mocha. Well, I suppose that's just like dairy milk caramel mocha, technically.
Yeah, suppose so.
You know, when like side men have like sides, the food.
Sidemen.
You know, the side men.
Yeah.
They have like sides, the food. Like there's a food brand called Sides. It's in Iceland. Near
Okay. Didn't know
the
that.
stuff that we get. And I would quite like to start like a Dole
Food
food.
brand.
or like a Dole restaurant.
Interesting.
I always
What would people come to if you call it the Dole restaurant?
well, that's why I can't call this media company Dole Media, because people would be like, "Well, I'm not hiring them." But Media 184.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, that's me and Connie's anniversary. If me and you broke up, and I have a company for the rest of my life called Media 184, grim. I'd have to change the name.
Or you wouldn't, because you could be mature about it.
Because anybody that's like, "Well, what's that mean?" I was like, "Oh, it's when me and my ex-girlfriend started going
Just
out."
say it's your granny's birthday.
Well, that'll be a lie,
True.
and I wouldn't want to lie.
Because you never lie.
I never have lied
Mm-hmm.
in my life.
I can think of a very clear lie in my head right now.
Is it what I'm thinking of?
Our first argument?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lied
That's
about-
not a story for the podcast.
I lied about how much I loved you.
Yeah. That was definitely it.
I'm trying to think of other coffee. What's the one at Bangor beside the casino?
Boardwalk?
Boardwalk's good.
Yeah. But I've also, so Boardwalk does like hot food and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
I like Boardwalk coffee. I've never actually tried the food, but anything I've heard about it, it hasn't been good at all.
With the food?
Yeah. But the coffee's nice.
This is my thing, right? I'm not naming any businesses, and I've got them. I'm thinking about them in my head, right? I'm not naming any businesses.
Hey.
I'm not. I can't say. I don't want to edit this podcast episode. I'll tell you after. Businesses that try to be like really. I actually can't think of one. Don't say it because I don't want to potentially ruin business opportunities.
Okay.
It's beside where you got your hamster. You've been before. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
they
agree.
just cover it in like actual nonsense.
I agree. And loads of people I know agree.
And charge a mortgage for it.
Have you been there?
No, I've just seen photos from when you
Oh.
went. And they just cover it in actual garbage. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, it could be, this is our sourdough toast. We have, and like, realistically, what is it? Like, it's a piece of bread and some eggs on top, but you throw all the seeds and chives in the day over the top of
Yeah.
it. Like, you're putting full bouquets of flowers on top of these things.
Yeah.
And then, like, that'll be £17.
Yeah.
That is insane. Like, but, like, what, like, because there's no nutrition there. Like, it's just, like, it's edible.
There is seeds and stuff.
What do you mean?
There's like nutrition.
I know, but
in
like
seeds
it's
and
not
all.
like the thing is, if I wanted seeds, I just buy seeds and eat seeds. Like, I remember when you went and you sent me a photo of your.
You literally couldn't even see what I actually got.
What you'd got because it was covered in yite. I was just like, that's ridiculous. And there's other businesses as well that I feel perhaps cover it in extra garnish, but it's just like, let's boil this down to what it is. And see, when I open my Dole restaurant, what it says on the tin will be what you get. See if it's,
but then that's so basic.
but
Everywhere
like
does that.
even sourdough,
you know what I mean?
like even sourdough is an obnoxious bread.
I love sourdough.
I know you love
that's
sourdough.
Only, don't say it's an obnoxious bread because it's only you that thinks that.
I'm not the only person that thinks sourdough.
Maybe not only, but not everyone thinks that. A lot of people
I'd
love
like
sourdough.
a sourdough toast with
love
eggs
sourdough
Benedict.
toast.
Absolutely obnoxious. Not the person
Have you
ordering
ever
it.
had eggs Benedict on sourdough?
What one's eggs Benedict?
It's like a sauce over your eggs.
That is the most sourdough akin thing I can think of.
No, but you're saying
Eggs
this
Benedict,
and you don't even know what it
there's
is.
a chili sausage on the side, and there's some garnish sprinkled, some halloumi
Who are
sprinkled
you
over
thinking of?
I'm not. I'm thinking of a few, but like,
Because I can think of one other one.
mouth it to me and I'll tell you if I think it's. Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm thinking of.
But to be fair, what I got there was really nice. I think you choose the wrong thing.
What did I get?
Eggs something.
I got eggs and it was covered in guck.
No, but to be fair.
Gut and muckers.
No, but to be fair.
Muck and gutters, sorry, as we would say.
You got it. It was like eggs in like a tomato sauce type of thing. Not tomato sauce, but like beans.
Beans.
That's what it
Say
is.
beans as loud as you can, right?
No.
3, 2,
I'm
1.
not saying it.
Beans.
That's what you ordered. That's what it said on the menu. So like, then you got it. I don't know what else you were expecting from that because that's literally what it said on the menu. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you just want eggs on sourdough, ask for eggs on sourdough.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're just wanting...
It's my fault?
Yeah, it is, because you're saying they just cover it and all this stuff, but you didn't ask for just eggs and sourdough. You asked for this thing on the menu, which was eggs with, like, beans around it.
Fair enough. But then they should send the menu, hey, there's an option to just go plain with this.
No, because it's a different thing. Like, Bridewell as well, like, there's, like, avocado toast and whatever. You can literally ask, and loads of people do it, just plain avocado on toast. And that's not a problem. But, like, we're not going to put every single thing onto the menu. Like, eggs and sourdough isn't on the menu, but so many people order eggs and sourdough.
Well, hold on. Let me see. Wait, sorry. Sorry.
Like, so you may as well just ask. That's the issue here. Because you're saying they do too much, but, like, just ask for, like, eggs on sourdough. And I guarantee you, nearly every single place will just give you eggs on sourdough.
Well, I'm looking at the menu for the place you're thinking of there, and I'm going to look at some of the food items to see, like, am I correct? And, like, if you strip this back, what actually is this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then it's a different thing. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, why, if you stripped it back, yeah, it would be a completely different thing. That's why it's on the menu as the other thing.
Yeah, let me go to your menu. Now, this is okay. Sourdough toast served with house-made raspberry jam or nut butter. That's okay.
Huh? So you could literally just ask, can I just have
go.
sourdough and
Granola.
eggs, sourdough and bacon?
Coconut granola.
Yeah.
Greek yogurt, fresh strawberries. Fine, leave it there. Poached rhubarb. What is the need?
There's so
for
much
poached
flavour from rhubarb. Have you
rhubarb?
ever had rhubarb?
Strawberry syrup and fresh mint. What is the need for fresh mint?
Because
on
you
that?
can taste mint.
Granola.
I would actually love a bit of mint on granola.
Would you?
Yeah. No, because you're just plain and you're basic, and that's why you're slagging it off, because you don't like those type of things, whenever in reality a lot of people do. I understand what you're saying. Sometimes there is places that do a bit too much, like putting flowers and all on and cover it in bits like that, but it's fully different.
There you go. Eggs Benedict. Oh my goodness, it was bang on the money. Sourdough croissant, poached eggs, ham hock.
Ham hock is
what is ham hock?
It's like ham on a Christmas dinner,
right?
but it's like shredded up.
House-made mustard hollandaise.
Yeah.
Hollandaise. There you go. There's what I got there. I think. scrambled eggs, rayu, soft scrambled eggs, chili butter,
Yeah.
sourdough toast, and neighbourhood peanut rayu. What is wrong with sourdough on?
Is that what you got?
I think so. Or unless they've changed the menu.
Or yeah, that is what you got.
Yeah, it was just, it wasn't even beans, it was just
I'm thinking of something else on the menu.
like scrambled. What's wrong with scrambled eggs and sourdough?
But just ask for that though.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Because then that is
Then
a
I
whole
get scared to be
different
like, can I do this?
But
do you know why? Cause I'm
you know
scared.
what? Get
'Cause
over
one
it.
time, me and my family went to Bushmills
Mm-hmm.
and we went for breakfast, and it was like an old wee diner, and there was a fry in the menu, and it was like bacon, sausage, beans, scrambled egg, whatever. And the guy came around, and my brother was like, didn't like sausages. I'm like, can I change my sausage to another bit of bacon? And the guy just went, no.
Yeah, see, that's really weird. And to
they're
be
like,
fair,
right,
I've
okay.
actually been somewhere else, and I was in a place up north actually as well,
Scumbags up there.
and they didn't. I just like wasn't really in the mood for like a big meal as such. All I wanted was like sourdough and bacon, and like some butter or something.
Mhm.
And like a lot of places, they had like sourdough, they had bacon, but like it just wasn't on the menu. But I'm using Bradwell as an example because like obviously I know what people order in there, but like we can like sourdough and bacon isn't on the menu, but come and order it. Like we have the ingredients, of course we're gonna make it. Do you know what I mean? But I like just asked, is there any way you can do like just sourdough and bacon? And she was like, oh, I'll go and check. And then came back and she was like, no, we can't actually do that. But like, or no, she was like, we can do that for you, but I'm gonna have to charge you for like this
Is
like breakfast sandwich or whatever, which had like sourdough, bacon, eggs, sausage,
Is
like
that because
whatever.
they don't want leftover ingredients or
But
something?
I was like, I don't know, because she was like, it's like set prices just. And I'm thinking, but surely you could just charge me less and do just sourdough and bacon, like, because then I ended up just getting a cinnamon swirl, which was actually disgusting.
Love a cinnamon swirl.
Yeah, but it was like rock solid.
Oh,
And then I'm like, then really you're losing money
yeah.
because you could have been charging me like £7 for sourdough and bacon. And now I'm spending like $3.50 on a cinnamon swirl.
Oh, yeah, yeah. True that.
Yeah.
Just need to.
It was just really weird.
We got those toast. I'll finish on this. We just got those toasted. Not toasties, hot chocolates one day. Well, I think I do toasties as well.
Where?
It was up north and just in some van.
Okay.
It was like a hot chocolate and then like a big cloud of.
Oh, was it the Remore van?
It was near the causeway. What were they called?
Was it like crumb and something?
No, I remember that. Hold on, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Don't put it on.
I do this every week. Not
You don't.
He doesn't answer.
Hello.
Hello. Do you know what was the name of the hot chocolate van up north that had like toasted marshmallows on the top of it?
Toasted marshmallows on the top of it.
Do you remember we got it and they like burn it with a
Magdon.
what was it?
Magdon.
Megdon, was that what it was called?
Liked him.
Right. Okay. No worries.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Who has no clue what he's talking about? Megdon.
Interesting. There's actually a new coffee van in Port Tray that my family's been to. We have an apartment in Port Tray, but I really want to try it. So I do.
I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway,
That was my stomach. If that picked up there.
we'll get you some food. Right, folks. How long have we done?
57 minutes.
Perfect, because we have an intro at the start and with the ad read. So that'll take us up to an hour. Pew, that's how you do it. Connie, thanks very much for producing.
You're
Potentially the
welcome.
first of many more.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, keep an eye out in the socials for different things for the potential trailer coming out soon for the movie. I say that we're not nowhere near done filming it. But I'm sure I'd say there'll be a trailer in July. So it's the 1st of June. Keep an eye out for stuff happening in July. And then have a look for don't have a look. Go and buy B-Team tickets. About 3.5 weeks until that gig, and we're very excited. So
It'll be a great night
it'll be a fantastic.
because
night.
I'll be there.
Connie will be there with all our friends.
Yeah.
What about the people you were out with on Saturday? Would they not get tickets? No, they wouldn't realistically.
But I'll say to them, like.
Please do. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Thanks to Go Barbecue Co. for sponsoring the episode. If you want to reach us, you can do so over at Daniel K. Houston on Instagram or the Dolecast on Instagram as well, or potentially look up Media184 and see if the account's been created.
Or follow me on Instagram.
Or follow Connie on Instagram.
What is my Instagram? Connie Hair. _. Follow my nail account on Instagram. Oh, it's not focused.
There you go.
Connie Daisy Nails.
Shut it. Still mine after. But thanks very much to listening. Thanks very much for listening, and thank you for listening. And we'll see you next week with a guest episode. Goodbye.